welcome back to the channel. It's Jive, back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. This is a very special video and a milestone video. As you can see, I've recently reached 4 million in total base rating. So as I go up by the million, I want to do like a kind of like a profile and account showcase, breaking down all of my progress, my champions, maybe some of my favorite champions, and just overall just kind of like go through my accounts and everything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, I got 1079 total number of heroes, 4,010,336 total rating. My prestige is somewhat okay. It could be up there a little bit more if I were able to get more rank 5 resources, but we don't really try and push high up in war. We're more than happy staying in platinum and everything. So as long as we stay in platinum, the rewards meet the expectations of my account and just me in general. So yeah, I'll go through my team and everything as well and give a few shout outs to people. Yeah, so my champion prestige is 6,460, my relic prestige is 837, and let's scroll down a little bit. So my top relic obviously is the Iron Fist Battle Cast. I'll go through all my relics and everything afterwards, but I have 3 rank 3 5 stars and then 1 rank 5 6-star relic. These are all my stats on the account. So I've been Alliance War MVP 165 times. And then yeah, I just won't go through the rest of it. You guys can see my stats and everything. So that's the base kind of profile of the account. Let's go into masteries. I very rarely change my mastery setup. I do enjoy my mastery setup as it is. It's super convenient, lots of high crits, lots of, once you get them down to around, well, with Assassin, around 18% health? Yeah. So around 18 to 20% health, you really start to notice your account's hitting super hard, and it helps close out fights, especially in Alliance War and a lot of difficult content where there's lots of big HPs and annoying nodes and everything like that. So yeah, I enjoy my offensive masteries pretty well. Defensive, this is more so just for Alliance War defense. A lot of champs place buffs, so I like to run max full power so that my champs can get a lot of healing while they're on defense, and then stand your ground. So then if people go to attack my champ, there's a really high chance that I can just block break and stun them, and then they can go in and get a cheeky kill and stuff on defense. So it does come in handy, or during quests and stuff when I accidentally slip up. Sometimes I get to resist and kind of attack into them instead of them chewing away at my health. And proficiencies, I only run 1 dexterity point. The rest are kind of sort of just to make sure I'm not stunned for super long, especially on defense, like I said, for my champions and stuff, so then they can just be a lot more effective. And that's my masteries. So I will go into my titles now. And if at any point you guys want to pause the video and kind of read all the titles, feel free to. I just have so many that I'm just going to speed run through it. So yeah, feel free to just pause it at any point if you guys want to see what they are. Nothing too crazy after the blue titles. Everything else is just for completing the hardest difficulty on the monthly event quests, and I've been doing that for quite a while, about 6 years now, and then this is just for defeating anything underneath the hardest. And yeah, that's my titles. As far as profile picks go, I've got a decent amount. Whenever I'm not running the Immortal Iron Fist, which is usually what I'm running, I like to run this collector one, and because he is an Elder of the Universe, and I have been playing for about 6 years now, I have that title of Elder of the Universe, so it's kind of fun to just run the two side by side whenever I'm not doing promoting Immortal Iron Fist and showing off how great he is. And then yeah, I'll just, same thing as profile picks. If there's any cool ones that you like, just feel free to pause it and kind of look at it, or yeah, once we get down to the actual champions, I'll stop because it's not going to matter. I'm just going to go through my champions. Yeah, there we go. It's going to go through my champions anyways, so then you guys can see what I'm working with. And yeah, so let's go to my alliance. this is Midgard Titans. We are at 104,689,235 rating, pardon me. And these are the members. So instead of kind of scrolling through all 30, I'll just go per battle group. So this is battle group 1. Shout out to Global Warming for recently having a baby. Congrats on that, buddy, and I wish you all the best. I believe he's going to be stepping away here soon, just to prioritize that, so totally understandable. It's just a game. I wish you all the best, buddy, and I hope you come back. Shout out to Baron. He's relatively new to the team, but he's been a solid addition and had no complaints from any officers ever since he joined. Very active in chats and just a solid dude overall, and a fellow Albertan, so shout out to Baron. The one with the very interesting name, Daddy Take Me 24/7. So he actually, his name is Marcy, and he lost a bet to a friend, and they bet him that he had to change his name to this if he lost, and he lost. So he had to change his name to whatever his buddies decided to name it. So yeah, shout out to Marcy. Everyone else on Battle Group 1, shout out to you guys. Battle Group 2, Avatardi is the leader of the Midgard Titans. Very, very good player. I very rarely see him die. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen him die. Yeah, solid leader. Wishing Avatardi nothing but the best right now and going forward in the future. I hope that we can all pull together and climb up the platinum leaderboards maybe a little bit, but again, we're not really too super competitive when it comes to pushing. We like to try and win, and we try and our best to keep deaths low, but obviously things can't always go your way sometimes, and we work with what we got, and we got some really good talent. And yeah, it's really awesome being a part of Battle Group 2. I wouldn't say we always have the lowest death totals per war, but when it comes to all 3 battle groups, we definitely do usually only get like at the most maybe 4 or 5 deaths in the entire battle group, which to some alliances is pretty high, but a lot of alliances that we face, they usually end up coughing up like 20 deaths per battle group, which can be pretty costly. So we like to try and keep our deaths low and strategize before we go into major fights like Boss Island and mini bosses and stuff like that, so then we can optimize our low deaths and everything. But shout out to Huvos Locos. He is one of the only people I know that has what the hell's her name? Recently just came out the Science Champ. Jessica Jones, that's who she is. Shout out to Hubos Locos, he's got Jessica Jones. I'm super peanut butter and jelly. I wish I had a Jessica Jones. And yeah, everyone else in Battle Group 2, shout out to Thin Mcoc. If you guys want to go show some love to Thin, he has a YouTube channel as well, same name, Thin Mcoc. Feel free to go check him out and subscribe. And then Battle Group 3, NJ Gangsta is one of the, I want to say, founding members of Assassins Reloaded, or if not one of the founding members, then he was definitely part of their original crew. And yeah, Assassins Reloaded used to be an old Masters Alliance, and then they disbanded and all the whales went to join Kenobi, and then they formed Jedi Assassins. And they've been killing it ever since, way up there in the Masters bracket, and that's where a lot of the whales and a lot of friends from way back when are. I personally don't know a lot of them, but a lot of my teammates are still in connection with them, so yeah, shout out to JA. And yeah, that's gonna be my team. Let's go into my champions. So everything besides 6 stars and 7 stars, I'm just going to quickly scroll through. Yeah, they're mainly just to help boost the account rating. The one thing I'm missing the most, ironically, is 2 stars. And being that I am super impatient, I don't like to save units. Whenever I get up to around 250, 300, I usually pop them in like a crystal or a relic crystal to help rank up my relics. But yeah, I tried to save my units for important things, just because I still have not finished completing the Act 2, Chapter 8 with Bahamut. I think is how you say his name. So I need to go, and I think I have 4 paths left. I need to go complete that, and then I will have the 100% exploration to do a 7-star. I gotta start remembering 7-star crystal opening. So this is my 6 stars. Instead of scrolling down all like how I was with all the other ones, I'm just gonna go per class, just to kind of show you where I'm at. So from Quicksilver to Scorpion is rank 4. From Thing to Overseer is rank 3. And then Wasp is recently rank 2. I'm just currently leveling her up right now. And then everyone else is rank 1. But I do have pretty much all the science champions besides some of the really fun ones, which, again, yeah, Cubos Loco says Jessica Jones, Super Jelly. Skill, I just recently duped my Baron Zemo from a daily crystal, just those little orange ones that you get for playing the game and logging in. I recently put a awakening gem into him, so he was at like Sig 6 or something like that. Let me check right now actually. And he was Sig 3, and then I awakened him shortly after. So I kind of wasted an awakening gem on him, but it's all good. That's how it be sometimes. It's the way she goes. And skill champions is actually where I'm missing the most out of the 6-star pool. Obviously Punisher I can't really get, just because I need to get him out of the arena crystals, and he is kind of hard to get. But the one champion that I want the most of all of these is Kraven, just to finish up my trinity of Scorpion, Kraven, and Agent Venom. Cosmic. Actually, let me go back to skill real quick. So Falcon and Valkyrie are rank 4. Thor all the way up to Agent Venom is rank 3, and then Crossbones is rank 2. Everyone else is rank 1. Cosmic, obviously rank 5. My only rank 5 is Hercules, for obvious reasons. He's just a tank, and it was a no-brainer. As soon as I had the resources, I knew exactly who I was bringing up, just because I was not able to get Mystic Catalysts yet, and we all know who I'm going to be bringing up to rank 5 once I have enough Mystic Catalysts. So Hercules is rank 5, Silver Surfer all the way up to Venom is rank 3, and then Corvus Glaive all the way up to Gallon is rank 2. Everyone else is rank 1. And I actually, you know what, I would say I'm pretty close with skill for the champions that I'm missing in the Cosmic class, but the only one that I can't get is Thanos, and I need to get him from an event. So yeah, he's kind of out of the question, but I do have him as a 5-star, so that's cool. My Mutant class, this is the one just like my Mystic. Mutant and Mystic are my favorite classes pretty much in the game. They just have so many characters that I really enjoy, and a lot of my childhood, I guess, favorite characters were all in these, I guess, character classes and stuff like that. So Namor, he's my rank 4. Same as Archangel, I got them both at rank 4. Sunspot is rank 3, all the way up to Domino. Domino is rank 3, and then Emma Frost all the way up to Rogue is rank 2. And then everyone else is rank 1. Oh, shoot, you know what? Actually, Mutant, I think, is tied with skill for the amount of champions that I'm missing, because I can't get Goldpool and Wolverine X. Or Deadpool. Oh no, so technically I'm only missing 4 out of the Mutant class, because a lot of them I can't really get. Down to Tech. Infamous Iron Man and Omega Sentinel are rank 4. Guillotine 2099 is rank 3. And then all the way up to Ghost is rank 3. And then I have Nebula and Shocker at rank 2, and everyone else is at rank 1. And then last but not least is Mystic. Mystic is obviously my favorite class because of Immortal Iron Fist. As soon as I get the resources, he's immediately going up to rank 5. And so Dr. Doom all the way up to Iron Fist is rank 4. Sorcerer Supreme all the way up to Mangog is rank 3. And then Mojo all the way up to Doctor Strange is rank 2. And eventually I do want to bring Doctor Strange up, just because with the right synergies, he's actually really fun and kind of quirky to play with. so I might bring him up. Same thing as Mordo. Mordo, I've seen Swedea do some phenomenal stuff with him. So shout out to Swedea, I believe is how you say his name, Sweda. But yeah, shout out to him. Go check him out on YouTube. He's a really solid YouTuber, and he puts out some pretty banging content. But yeah, so from Mordo all the way down is rank 1. I do want to bring Scarlet Witch up in Rintra, but I want to awaken Rintra because I feel like he's a lot better awakened. And then yeah, that's all my 6 stars, and obviously 7 stars. Being that they just came out, I am lacking a little bit, and they are pretty hard to get. It's taken me quite a while just to get my next one. But the one champ that I actually got out of those Paragon crystals, those gold ones, was actually Mysterio. So I popped, I think it was a 5-drop or like a 5-pop or something like that, or a 3-pop, and out he popped, which was super cool because I never really invested in him as a 6-star. So as a 7-star, he's actually a real big nuisance on defense, especially in the right metas and everything like that for Battlegrounds. So out of all my champions right now, I would say he would be the one that I would bring to rank 2. Just because, yeah, Venom is pretty good, but he's a lot better when he's awakened, especially when it comes to his buff abilities, where he gains a bunch of buffs and everything. Killmonger, he's really solid, especially once you get enough bleeds on the opponent and drop a special 3, but the only problem with him is he's very glass cannon. The minute you kind of lose a lot of health and stuff, you can not really be able to launch that special 3, and then it was all kind of just for naught. And the only other champion out of all of these that I would consider bringing up would be America Chavez, but I already have so many mystics up there that I kind of want to invest my resources in a different class if I am going to bring this 7-star up. So yeah, that's kind of my thinking right now. I probably might end up changing it depending on what my next pull is. But yeah, that's my 7 stars. My relics, Immortal Iron Fist is almost ranked up fully. He's ranked 3, I just need to get both of these up to level 30, they're at 26. And yeah, once I have that done, my Immortal Iron Fist will be hitting even harder. And then the rest, I'm just going to quickly scroll through just because relics are just, they're cool and all, but I mean, unless you have 5 stars or 6 stars, there's really, like, 4 stars do the job as well. They're pretty cool, but you just get more abilities and stats with 5 stars and 6 stars. So anything that's not 5 stars, 6 star for relics, I probably won't really invest too much time in or explaining. But yeah, that's my roster and relics. Let's go into inventory. Catalysts. I just recently ranked up a few people, so I'm lacking a little bit, but I'm almost to a new rank 4, which should be really cool. ISO, I need to pop some crystals. I'm not even going to go into there. You can see I'm really low on it. Health potions, I have been trying to save up. I'm going to try and save up some more, 20 in each slot before I go into my Bahamut runs, just because I want to have as much health potions as possible and not have to use as much units. And I'm going to be saving my units starting from this video in order to do my Bahamut run. So if you guys made it this far into the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, I want to try and do a Bahamut run live if I can. I want to try and do it live on YouTube, but if I'm unable to do that, I will video the whole, I guess, path clear, and then the entire Bahamut fight, regardless of how gross or terrible I play. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make sure you guys can get the full experience as I'm experiencing it as well, just because a lot of players, I know, especially if they're new to the game and stuff, you see people going up against like a 200,000 PI character and stuff like that. It's really intimidating, and it's entertaining as hell to watch and stuff. So I am going to try and make sure everyone gets to see it, because it is a lot of fun and it is quite the experience. I've already done 2 runs of Bahamut. The first run was pretty tough. I actually had to back out and restart the path just because I went into the boss fight not knowing what to do. I even YouTubed it and it just didn't click, and I had to really kind of do my research on it, and eventually I was able to almost one-shot it. I want to say I got like about his health down before I actually started really getting into the worrisome health pool of myself, and then I think I got clipped or something. But yeah, it's not terrible. He's a really fun boss fight. He's definitely like the 8.1 boss, Cialis, I think is her name. She was super fun too. And then 6 stones, don't really have a lot because I'm pretty impatient when it comes to my resources. I usually just dump them all into my favorite champs or whoever's needing them right away. And yeah, that's my inventory. Let's go into my stats. So in the team, I am 8th overall for total rating. Rider the Black is number 1. He's got a pretty juicy account. And then I'll just quickly scroll down. You guys can see where everyone on my team lands. And then, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. Anyway, and then war rating for global, we are 641. GT40 is usually always number 1. They are very, 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 very good war alliance, and they very rarely lose. Like I don't think I've ever seen them lose, maybe besides the one off-season war or something like that. Like it's very rare that those guys lose. And then yeah, you guys can see Jedi Assassins. There's a few players that a lot of my alliance mates know that are in there. They're number 3, which is really cool to see. And then New Nation, I got a few people that I'm subscribed to on YouTube that I follow, so like KT1, and I don't know if, oh yeah, Swadia's in there too, so Swadia's in there, and then DSVG, Munash is pretty dope in there, shout out to Munash, and LBT, there's like Ludum Taters and Lizer and everybody in there, shout out to them. Absolute Chaos, damn epic, you damn epic beast. It's always cool to see your crystal opening videos and stuff. He is a super duper big whale, so if you guys do like watching massive crystal openings, go check out damn epic. And then Guardians of the Stone. So 4Loki has always been an alliance that I've always been interested in. I've always followed them ever since Seaton was was very prevalent in the game, and Legacy joined them after Omni, I believe, shut down, because both of them were part of Omni with Cal Whale and everything like that. And then he joined, Legacy joined 4Loki, where Brian Grant was, and then Brian Grant stepped down, who is the contest champion. So if you want a YouTube contest champion, he's a very solid free-to-play YouTuber and very, very good at the game. So yeah, shout out to all those guys. Very cool bunch of dudes, and I do enjoy watching all their videos. And I hope to one day get up to their level and be able to play against them and to be a part of tournaments and a part of the community, because I've been kind of under the radar for 6 years playing this game and just casually playing, but I am familiar with a lot of the big names in the game, so it would be cool to kind of chat with them and maybe pick their brain on how to grow the channel and everything like that. But yeah, one last shout out would be to Insanity in the Infinity Rangers. They are a Power Rangers Marvel kind of themed alliance, and they usually are pretty up there as well for stats and everything like that, so shout out to them. And yeah, I believe that is everything. If you guys do enjoy the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.